Well, first up now, a quick check of the latest in the Telangana snooping case. Some shocking revelations attributed to arrested police officer Radha Kishan Rao from the remand report issued for his arrest. The ex-Deputy Commissioner of Police, according to the report, had acted on instructions of State Intelligence Chief Prabhakar Rao, and there are examples given of specific seizures, and that the DCP had actually spied on opposition leaders on orders of a senior BRS leader, and also of money actually being transported using police vehicles. So a lot of details coming out there, some serious details. That's from Hyderabad now. Names and exact, of course, further information not yet revealed in that snooping case that came to light, remember, after a deputy superintendent of police was arrested after destroying nearly 50 hard drives with intelligence data. My colleague Uma Sudhir now joins me live. Uma has been keeping track of that case very closely. Tell us what you're hearing, Uma. And it seems extremely interesting that there is actually information of money being transported in police vehicles, and also about specific opposition leaders who were targeted by the police.
Yes, indeed. What we are bringing to you on NDTV are exclusive details, very sensational revelations that seem to have been made through the remand report, which is quoting, in fact, Radha Kishan Rao, the arrested officer, police officer who was, in fact, in charge of the task force in the city and who had, in fact, got his extension twice after retiring in August 2020, 3-year extension first and another 3-year extension again that he had got. And what his remand report is saying is beyond shocking, because he's making sensational claims. He's saying that this group of officers headed by Prabhakar Rao and with Praneeth Rao, Bhujang Rao, Tirupatanna and a couple of other names that he has mentioned, he says they were Venugopal Rao, Rao as well. He says all of them together had conspired to make the BRS win the election, not just in 2018 but also in 2023, that they had used whatever the phone tapping information that they had in order to specifically target opposition leaders. He has given specific examples as well, and he has given the example of 3.5 crore rupees that was seized, that was related to Komti Reddy, Rajgopal Reddy, who was the BJP candidate from Munugod. He has given another example where Raghunandan, BJP candidate from Dubak, his relatives' money, about 1 crore rupees belonging to a chit fund company that was related to Raghunandan, that was seized. So 3 things that he has specifically spoken about which call our attention. One, that they had conspired, in fact, to try and use the official machinery in order to make the BRS party win. The second thing, that they had seized money based on the information got through the phone tapping, and that they had tried to ensure the opposition leaders' defeat. 3, saying that official vehicles, both police vehicles as well as vehicles of senior officers, had been used to transport cash during not just 2018 but also during 2023, and he has given examples during Munugod as well as the other bipoles, Huzurabad and Dubak, where he says that money had been transported. Interestingly, Veera, this officer, Radha Kishan Rao, was in fact one of the officers who was asked to step down or step aside. The Election Commission had taken him off active duties after the Hyderabad Police Commissioner was changed just in the eve of elections. We had Sandeep Shandilia had become the commissioner, replacing the earlier commissioner, and one of the things that he recommended was the removal of Radha Kishan Rao. So presumably he had some intelligence indicating that this Radha Kishan Rao was indulging in these kind of activities. All this comes at a time when we are talking about the prime accused, Prabhakar Rao, possibly coming back to India and facing interrogation, and then perhaps a lot more is going to come. Already we are talking about 3 ministers, about 6 elected legislators, including MLAs and MLCs who may be called in for questioning. And we are talking about war rooms that were set up, about 11 of them, including in Sirsila. And today the Congress leader in charge of Sirsila happens to be KTR's constituency. He says that he believes that his phone was tapped as well, and he has directly asked the police commissioner that notices should be issued to KTR to call him in for questioning. Back to you.
Right, very interesting details and of course disturbing details there, Uma. One has often heard about all this, but this seems to be coming out in terms of evidence Obviously, this is an enormous case and very important details there coming out of those investigations. We'll keep a close track of that. Thanks very much, Uma Sudhir.